So this is not, you know, meeting my goal that I want, but I really think I'll be okay eventually. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Taylor. I'm a full-time reseller, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the recent sales I've been having on Poshmark. So these sales are from April 13th to the 20th, which is today. It's about 1 o'clock. I have about 22 sales to go over, so let's just jump right in. So starting out, this Mother 100% cotton, adorable, very spring blouse sold. So this sold for $48. My earnings were $38.40, and I ended up finding this item in the bins about a week and a half ago, I would say. So very quick seller and great profit. Next is this 100% linen men's blazer jacket. I think it was a size 40 regular. Very perfect for spring. Again, I picked this up with that Mother shirt in that bins haul, and it ended up selling for $32. My earnings was $25.60. The next item that sold was this Michael Kors, kind of like a denim romper or like chambray. I remember the day that I picked this up at the bins, I was in desperate need for inventory and there was just nothing coming through. So I ended up picking this up. It sold, I would say that was probably like 5 months ago. So not a quick seller, and it just sold for the $16. Would not pick this up. I even knew bringing this home that it wasn't a good pickup, but I did make a profit, so I am happy about that. The next item to sell was this Victoria's Secret like satin black robe. Again, got this in the bins, very easy, very lightweight. People like this kind of stuff. It's just sold for $20, very like bread and butter sale here. So yeah, I mean, I do pick up these Victoria's Secret robes when I see them because they always do sell. People really seem to like these kind of things. The next item that sold is this Amour Vert 100% wool cardigan. I think I picked this up at a regular Goodwill for about $6 to $7, something like that. That was probably, I would, if I had to guess, in the summertime. So it did take a little bit of time to sell, and it sold for $30. The next item to sell was this Free People Movement Brahmi. Picked this up in the bins, and very easy list, very lightweight, sold for $28. Perfect timing, also in the spring. It's a very beautiful like lavender color, size small. I definitely would pick this up again because I mean, for these like little lightweight, easy list items from the bins selling for $28, I'm happy with that. Next were these Banana Republic linen blend black, like high rise, classic, short, very like minimalist vibes, a quiet luxury, those kind of things. Only sold for $17. Again, this is a bins item. So, you know, there's a lot of these like lower amount sales, but they all do, you know, add up to a good profit. So I am happy with this. And it's also a very just like quality piece. Oh, this is actually Banana Republic Factory. So maybe that's why they went for a little bit lower, because I think if they were just regular Banana Republic 100% linen, they would have probably went for a little bit more. Next were these Athleta 2X Venice like wide leg pants. These my sister gave me to just sell for her. And I probably listed them within the last month. So these were a very quick seller. Next is this J. McLaughlin Deanne black stretch pull-on pant. Very classic, career wear, work wear. You know, J. McLaughlin is a really good brand. These were a size 6, so I didn't know if they were going to sit for a while, but guys, the bins haul with the Mother pant or the Mother top and the linen Banana Republic blazer, that I found this in that same bins haul. So these were going for pretty quick, which was great. Next was this Vince like cashmere blend, very like fitted, beautiful, very soft like sweater top. I'm pretty sure this went to a viewer because I had somebody comment saying, oh, I really am interested in that Vince top, because I showed it in a bins haul. And then I woke up and it was sold, so I'm pretty sure that that sold to a viewer. So if you're watching, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. The next item that sold was this Barbour quilted like utility jacket. I got this in the bins and it sold for $52. And again, I probably listed this like a month ago. These are all pretty quick sellers. My earnings on this was $41.60, so that was great. The next item that sold was this Athleta Whisper Down Zip Up like quilted jacket. I think I got this at a regular Goodwill. If I did, I paid around the $7 or $8 mark for this. Sold for $60. I think that I got this in the last like month and a half. My earnings is $48. The next item to sell was this Torrid jumpsuit. This I remember picking up on another very slow day at the bins. I don't really want to pick this kind of stuff up, but when I am desperate for inventory, sometimes I pick up this kind of stuff, and this is one of those. I still made a little bit of a profit, but this is not, you know, worth my time. But it's okay. We're still happy because, again, if we add up all of these little sales, we are in the profit, and we, you know, it is worth it to an extent. But I really want to try to get this sales price a little bit higher. Next, this Life is Good purple crusher t-shirt. Again, lower, you know, sales price, but I'm okay with this one. This was very quick, and this was a pretty new piece within the brand. Next is this AS98 distressed leather boot. These were not in the best shape. The zippers were kind of hard to pull. I wrote all of this in the listing, took a lot of photos. They're still a very high quality, like distressed looking boot. So you know, and I know some people really like that kind of look. They did sell very fast. Like I think I listed these like a week ago and they sold for $40. I ended up getting these in the bin. So I think I paid around the $4, $5 mark for them. So I mean, I think I would pick these up again, but you know, the zippers were very snaggy. You know, you could get it up and down, but it took some work and wiggling. Anyways, my earnings were $32 on these. Next was this Free People tunic like swing mini dress. This is perfect for this season. Great condition. It was a size extra small, but it was so oversized, like Free People always has. And this sold for $24, another bins item. My earnings on this was $19.20. Next was this Anthropologie adorable like halter neck midi dress. This is, again, perfect for spring. This is so adorable. Size 4. I think I picked this up in like the dead of winter. So probably a few months it was sitting, but I picked it up knowing that I would have to wait until spring, summer for this to sell. Sure enough, it did for $40. I think I picked it up at a regular Goodwill for maybe $7 or $8, something like that. Next is this Free People Beach tan sleeveless, shapeless midi dress. Got this in the bins. It sold for $21. Again, this was probably listed about a month ago. The next item that sold were these Prana men's shorts, like hiking khaki belted shorts. These sold for $23 and I got these in the bins. I picked them up recently knowing that they would sell because of the season that we're in. So that's why I picked them up. I would not have picked them up if we were, you know, if it was like Thanksgiving and I saw these in the bins, I wouldn't pick them up. But because it was the season, I knew I could kind of flip it pretty quick. Next was this Neve. It was like a silk blend graphic novelty print sweater. Very like, I looked up this brand a little bit and it was very like ski, snowboard, resort wear, that kind of thing. I ended up getting this for free from a friend. So this was all profit. It sold for $35. My earnings was $28. The next item that sold was this Chico's boho, really adorable, kind of like long sleeve boho dress. This was so stinking cute. Size 6. It was a newer style within Chico's. So I did pick this up at the bins. And it sold for $21. So total, the sales for this past week has been $651 from the 13th until today, which is the 20th. So far. So it's about 1 o'clock on the 20th. I might make another sale or two by the end of the day. But that's kind of where I'm at, $651 for that week. Again, I want to get this up higher. So this is not, meeting my goal that I want. But that's okay because, like I've said in the past, I have a plan in place. For those who don't know, I just quit my full-time job and now I'm doing reselling full-time. So I'm trying to transition to be a full-time reseller and taking this time to, try this out. I want to see if I can get this, make this into a good full-time job. And I feel confident right now, even though I see these sales that aren't meeting my expectations right now, but I feel confident that I believe in the plan that I have. So I just think that I'm in this kind of transitional period and I will see better results. Some of the things that I want to do to get my sales higher, cross list over to eBay. I did recently sign up for Nifty, so I am going to be doing cross listing to eBay. And then I also want to raise my active listings. So right now I think I have a little over 900 active listings on Poshmark. I would like to get to 1,200, 1,300, around there, reevaluate at that point, see how things are going, because I am open to getting even more than that if I need to, especially being over in eBay. I think I can set myself up pretty okay. And I also need to really, the big thing is quality inventory. I need to be selling things that are quality. So I need to be going to the bins more often, sourcing, that kind of thing, because if I don't have quality inventory, those, it's a combination of having higher active listings and I want quality items, higher sales price. So it's just going to take me a second to figure this out a little bit, but I really think I'll be okay eventually. And yeah, I'm excited and I'm here to take you guys along on this journey. So if this is something you're interested in, definitely subscribe to my channel because I am trying to be so truthful and like forthcoming and all these things so that you guys know, what's going on, and I don't want to glamorize anything or do anything like that. So yeah, subscribe to my channel if this kind of thing interests you. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye.